Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be 5-star predictions. So I'm going to go over a lot of my 5-star predictions that are on my physical TBR. There are some more that I left on the shelf, but I think we have a good stack here, and I'm confident these are going to be 5 stars. I hope they're going to be 5 stars. And I only put the next book in series I am reading. So, like, for example, there's 2 series where I have the next 2 books in the series, but I only put the one I'm reading next on this list. And hopefully that makes sense. We are just going to get started. These are in no particular order, and I'm just going to be showing you them and maybe a little bit about what they're about, and that's it. So to start off, we have The Way Up is Death by Dan Hanks. This one is a fantasy horror, and it has like a trial aspect. Like, there it says, when a mysterious tower appears in the skies over England, 13 strangers are pulled from their lives to stand before it as a countdown begins. Above the door is one word: ascend. And the goal is to like survive each level of the tower and move up to the next one. And if you get to the top, I think you get a prize. And that is this book. I'm very excited. Very excited for all of these. I think they're all going to be 5 stars. Hopefully I'm right. Next is Runaway Love by Melanie Harlow. This is a contemporary romance. This is a single dad romance, and I think it's also, yes, Runaway Bride and Nanny. And I love Melanie Harlow's writing. I've read 2 other books by her. Loved them. They were both single dad. If you didn't know, single parent, single dad is my favorite trope. And I'm very excited for this one. And it's got those edges. Next is Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. This is a sci-fi horror. I heard it compared to Alien. Basically, this crew in space never comes back, so they send a salvage crew out, and I'm assuming they find all the bodies dead, but slowly I think something starts to take over the crew, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's aliens. I don't know what it is, but I am excited. Next is Into the Sublime by Kate A. Borman. This is a YA thriller, but I think it has some horror aspects. I'll just read the back to you. It says, when the cops arrive, only a few things are clear. 4 girls entered a dangerous cave. 3 of them came out alive. 2 of them were rushed to the hospital. 1 is soaked in blood and ready to talk. So that is this one. I have not heard much about it, but what I have heard is that it's fantastic, and I am so excited to read it. Next is Bloody Heart by Sophie Lark. This is an example of the books where I have the next 2 books in the series. Well, actually, this is the 4th book. I have the 6th book because I've already read the 5th one. But I am just putting this one in the 5-star predictions, even though I predict the other one will be as well. But this one is a mafia dark romance, and this is book 4 in the Brittle Birthright series. It says, when you get a second chance, you don't wait for a third. So I think it's Second Chance. I'm not sure what else. So that is this one. I don't really know anything about it, but I love this series and Sophie Lark's writing. Next is Mercy by Sarah Kate, and this is the 4th book in the Salacious Players Club series. I love this series, love the writing style, and this one follows the ex from the 1st book, her horrible, annoying ex, and we're supposed to like him. He's in this one. He's the main character, and he is with Maggie, and Maggie is a character we see in the other books, and I really like her. We don't get much of her, but I'm excited for this book, and it is reverse age gap. Next is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is the other example of where I have the 2nd book in the series on my physical TBR as well, but I'm just putting the 1st one on here, even though I think they're both going to be 5 stars. This one is a single dad romance. It is Billionaire, and it is, I'm not sure if it's brother's best friend. Yeah, I think it's brother's best friend's little sister. And this one, his daughter apparently shows up and out of the blue. I think she's around 12 years old. Yes, 12. And she just says, "You're my dad." And the book goes from there. That is this one. 2 more left to go. We got Bourbon and Lies by Victoria Wilder. This one is romantic suspense. I've heard a million reviews on this, every single one positive, and I am so excited for this. I got this because Katie from I Would Rather Be Reading recommended it and said that I should definitely get it when I was asking for romantic suspense recs, and she recommended this one, and I am so excited to get to this one. This is the first in a series, and I think it's kind of like a country western type of vibe, and yeah, so excited. The last book is Phantom by Gray Rivers. This is a dark romance. Definitely check trigger warnings. This is a retelling of The Phantom of the Opera. And this is book 1 in a Tattered Curtain series. The Tattered Curtain series, I think. And I don't know like anything about what it's about, but I love retellings. And I've heard amazing things about this one. So I'm very excited, but definitely check your triggers. And those are my 5-star predictions. If you have read any of these, definitely let me know what your thoughts were. And if you look at my shelf, this is my TBR shelf, these two. And if you ever see on these 2 shelves any books that you have read that you've loved and want me to read, definitely let me know. And I will try and prioritize them. But these are my 5-star predictions. Hopefully, I love them all. Hopefully, they're all 5 stars. And I am correct about these. If you've made it this far, please leave me a star emoji since we're talking about 5-star predictions. And before you go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.